Hey guys, just a minute. Let me get all set up here. How's everybody doing? Hi, Kenny, you made it. I'll let Kenny update you with what's going on with her. Hi, Lisa, Ashley, Mika, AJ, Katrina. Oh, Catherine. Catherine Mack. You never sent me your address. I have your traveler's inserts that you won. And if you sent it to me, it didn't get to me. So could you resend me your address? Here's my email again. Here's my email. Hi, stars. Diana, Lisa, great. Kat, Hannah, Eunice, Susie. So, yeah. Hi, Taps. How you been? It's been a while. Good to see you. Hi, Louise. Diane, Siren. For those of the, if you're watching this recording, this is a live show every Monday and Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern, but I usually come on about 8:30 to talk and say good morning. So if you want to hurry up and see the project, just slide that little bar. Don't email me. Hi, Robin. Hi, Artsy. I have not got any emails from you. I've got no emails from you, I don't think, Catherine. And I even checked my spam folder. So I don't know. I don't think I have anyway. I didn't see your address anywhere. And I usually grab it that same day. Hi, Mel. Gabriella. Gabrielle. Delighted to be with you. So excited. Yes. Dev, the modernist colorist in the UK, it enabled me on this one. Oh, good, Robin. Have you got it yet? Have you started coloring, Robin? Okay. Did you grab my email that I just posted? Make sure you got the right one. Hi, Elizabeth, Spooky House of Books. Do I follow you on YouTube? I'll have to go find you if I don't follow you. Spooky House of Books. Hi, Lynn. Working. Okay, Lynn. Hi, Terry. Leonie. Hi, Julie Topaz. Happy Marvelous Monday. I love Mondays. I love hanging out with you guys. Oh, okay. Awesome, Robin. Ron, do you order Dubious Documents? 1 to 2 months. Really? Somebody else said they ordered it off of Walmart, Rhonda. Walmart online store. They said they ordered it there. Did you like my coloring ketchup? Yeah, I wanted to get y'all's feedback on it. So hopefully you guys liked my coloring ketchup. I did 2 segments, about 45 minutes each. And that's kind of how I plan to get caught up on a lot of color books. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kimberly. Oh, thanks, Julie. Hi, Pacola. It was great. Thanks, Dawn. Dubious Documents is near number 3. Absolutely loving how you getting on. Well, I was going to wait for Janet to get here. So let me wait for Janet to get here and I'll tell you how we are on it. Okay. Love them. Been watching them this morning. Oh, thanks, Susie's Coloring Cottage. Do I follow you, Susie? I'll have to go. What I do is after the show, I skim through. I go back and make sure everything looks kind of bright and how the video looks, and I'm really concentrating on the chat. So I kind of scroll through the chat to see if I missed anybody, if there's new people. I try to go find the new people, go follow them. If they have anything there. I mean, if you have a channel and you have no videos, then I'm not going to follow you. No offense, but put something up there, people. Hi, Nanamo, Loretta. Yeah, definitely wait for Janet. Yeah, and she might be a little, a little late. Hi there. I can't read your language. That said, wow, very cool lion. Yes. If you want to tell us a name we can call you, because I can't read your avatar name. Hi, Terry. Oh, wait. I got my phone plugged in over here. Let me unplug it. You need more ketchups? There's going to be more ketchups taps. I almost named it that. Ketchups and ... and mustard, but I thought they're going to think I'm a cooking channel. So I didn't do it. So I just named it Coloring Ketchups. Oh, thanks, Catherine. Okay, let me get over to my, but you know what, guys? I missed you guys. It was so hard. I kept looking over at the chat window, kept looking over there like, oh, where is everybody? it was a little lonely. I'm going to admit. It was a little lonely talking to myself. Hi, Teresa. That's for our Terry Cougar. From a storm. Oh, you got storms. We got sunny. It's cold, but it's. Let me plug my phone back in. It's nice and sunny and cool. It's cool. You're welcome, Terry. Let's see. Do I have? Okay, I'm missing a light being on here. This one. There we go. There we go. Is that better? Let's see. Let's look it up. Guys, I'm gonna readjust. Let me make sure everything's on here. There we go. I know. I'm glad to see Kenny too. I didn't know all her deets on her. I'll let her tell you. I don't know how much she wants to say. So I'll let her, if she wants to say anything in chat, she can say it. So, yeah. Okay, Terry. Going to get, oh, you're going to get your mask? You going to be Darth Vader today, Terry? That's how I think of people that have to wear those masks at night. Darth Vader. I think I already plugged my phone in. I think I have a Darth Vader breathing sound on my soundboard. Hi, Nancy. Oh, you've been enjoying my coloring catch-ups? Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'll show you the picture if you want to see the process video. I have 2 videos. Now, I'm not done. I probably can get it done in maybe one more part. Okay? So this is how far I've got so far. And this is in the Momo Girl music book. And you can get it on Etsy. And this is as far as I've got so far with it. I did all the cloth there, and this wasn't sure if it was her hair or the cloth, so I made it like her hair turns into the swirly cloth. I don't know. I'll probably put some of that purple in her hair as well. Kind of tie it together. And then I did all those flowers. So if you want to see how I did the flowers and the pan pastel base, because I started doing some pan pastels in it, I hope I can finish the rest of it in about an hour. If I don't finish every tiny little flower, I'm not worried about that. But I want to get her done and a paint around the big globe there. And so I want to get some stuff done. And I'll probably get that done in an hour. Thanks, guys. So yeah, I enjoy doing the color book catch up because I could just concentrate on just doing that, but it's not nearly as fun, guys. Let's just face it. It's not nearly as fun. Hi, Scoobs, without you there. Just saying. It's not. Hi, Katrina. It's not near as fun to do the videos without you guys. Hi, Adele. Thanks, Kim. Um, but if I want to have more completed pages filmed, that's the only way I can do it. Because I stream 2 or 3 times a week, 3 to 4 hours each, sometimes longer, and it's just never enough time to get everything done. That being said, we're going to start a new page today. So anyway, I'll talk about Dubious Documents when Janet comes in. Hi, Suze. So if you guys see Janet, hi, Maxie. If you see Janet come in, I will discuss the Dubious Documents. This is the new Nick Bantock book. It's a puzzle book. It has 16 envelopes, and in each envelope, there's a poster. And there's hints. There's 16 questions, and one for each envelope. And you have to solve the puzzle. Now, I know a lot of you guys have ordered it or in the process of getting it. I'll tell you how far Janet, and I got to tell you, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Me and Janet talked 15 minutes, and I'll tell you what we got done. And that's all I've worked on it. I'm thinking Janet hasn't worked on it anymore either, but we talked on the phone for about 15 minutes. And I'll let her tell you what we got done. Or if, I won't give you the answers, obviously. Not going to give you any answers. But what Jan and I decided to do is, like, if we have extra 15 minutes, maybe once or twice a week, I don't know. We're going to have to figure out how we can discuss clues. So when you guys get the book, we're going to have to figure out how we're going to be able to discuss it without giving, without spoilers. He has, all of his books in a sense are puzzles, but not a specific where you have to solve something. I don't think. I'm thinking about, I have all his books, I think, but one. So the what you call it, I keep wanting to say Pandora. What's it called? Egyptian Jukebox. It's a puzzle type, but I haven't worked it because I just got that one. Someone gifted it to me that they found at a used bookstore, so I haven't done that one. So anyway, I'm not sure how we're going to share clues or share talking about the book without giving spoilers. So can someone tell Christine Kenny's okay? Kenny is here. Be bright. Kenny's here. So she's here. She can tell you guys how she's doing. She's here. I'll give you that much of a hint. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Nick and Tina. Nick and Tina, did you figure out? I'm wondering, and you didn't specifically say in your video what kind of issues you were having going live. We have all had the issue where it spins and spins and spins and spins, and you can't go live. There is a workaround for that, but for the life of me, I can't think of it right now. I think I have it written down. There's a way to get past that, but I can't think of it right now. If that's the issue you are having, I'm not sure if that's the issue you're having. You didn't say. You didn't say what the issue was. So I'm not sure if that was it. Hi, Essie. Hi, Zeely. Yeah, I have not watched Christine's video, so I don't know, Be Bright. Yeah, I don't know. I did get to go up to my daughter's house for my granddaughter's birthday over the weekend, and that was, it's about, an hour, depending on traffic. We went early, so it was not too much, It was pretty, easy travel there and a little bit of traffic back. When you drive all the way through from south of Atlanta to north of Atlanta, about an hour and, I don't know, 15 to 30 minutes one way. So we did that over the weekend. Birthday for Boo, afraid to ask. She is 16, Terry. My little Boo is 16. I know. Hi, Queen Sassy. There's Janet. So, Janet, I was leaving it with you to tell everybody how far we got in a 15-minute phone call. And then I was trying to figure out how we can share when some of the girls bought this book and it's on the way. I know, Terry. Cam's 19. Try to decide how we can share what, hints, or how do we want to do it? What do people want about the book? What do you guys that are buying it want to do? Do you want to just solve it? Do you want to say, oh, I solved this or that? But Janet and I know, Terry. I thought I showed a couple Christmas pictures here. Let me show you. I'll go over here on my phone for a minute. So anyway, yeah, I love Mondays. Well, I love Wednesdays too, hump day. Because so Janet spilled the beans. So because we're very smart, we have solved 2 of the envelopes, 2 of the clues, and we did it in 15 minutes. So it can be done, people. It's not like, it's not that, it's not that, it wasn't that hard, was it, Janet? It wasn't that hard. Now, you have to solve all 16. If you read the introduction to the book, you have to solve all 16 envelopes, which forms one sentence, which is the answer. Yeah, so when you hit live, Nick and Tina, does it just go spin, 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 spin? Is that the issue you're having? It's very doable. Janice said, because we're geniuses. Well, it's not really. It was really fun talking to her about it. So it's really fun if you can pair up with someone and work on it. You have to admit we are exceptional. Janet, I love you, Janet. All right, so let me go over here to my pictures. Okay, so here's my Boo. There's my Boo. She's 16. That's one of the Christmas pictures. Let's see, I got another one. Here she is. That's my Boo. And I got one of Cam here too. Here's Cam. He does not have his hair dyed any weird color at this time. There's Cam. So, yeah. Those are 2 of my grandchildren. My other grandchild lives out in LA with my daughter out in LA. And I see him on Facebook and Instagram, but I don't see him in person very often. Thank you, Terry. Yeah. Okay, Robin. Oh my gosh, Robin's on her 12th book this month. Y'all go follow Robin Loves Reading. If you'd like to discuss books or hear about books. Hi, Zero. Hi, Kenny. Well, yours is too, Kenny. I'm sure she's grown since the last time I saw her picture. Oh, thanks, guys. I know. That's, grands have to, brag on the grands. She does look like Denise, I think. Yeah. I know they're so grown up, guys. Think about it. 8 years ago, Boo would have been, what? 8? Cam would have been 11 when I started streaming. So they were 8 and 11 when I started streaming, and they first came on the show. When they first came on. Yes, and cheerleader. She's not doing cheer. I'm not sure she's going to go back in it next year or not. She changed high schools, so I'm not sure if she's going to go into it next year or not. You know. So yeah, she's a sophomore. I know y'all have watched them grow up, right, Julie? Hi, Mama Four. Hi, Button. I know those Facebook memories kind of take you by surprise, right? It's like, oh, where did the time go? Hey, Miss Vicky B, how are you and the baby? Well, all three of your children doing. Y'all didn't know Miss Vicky B just had a baby. Was it right before Christmas, Miss Vicky? And if y'all are planner people, I'm telling you. Now, I know Miss Vicky B's been busy, but trust me, she has tons of content on her YouTube channel. Tons of content. So go over to Miss Vicky B and subby. Subby to Miss Vicky B. So, okay. Good. I had him on the 17th of December. Okay. Yes. Miss Vicky B is my planner queen. And you can follow her on IG too. Working on our latest finish. Sitting here with me listening to, oh, well, you're bringing him up with a good voice, right? Listening to a voice in the background. Other people have their kids and grandkids with them, and I usually have to say hi to them because they hear my voice or recognize my voice. That's so cute. Okay, so like I said, Dubious Documents, I'll talk about it just a little bit. Let me go ahead and zoom in another click or two here. Nick and Tina, we'll have to figure out. I'll try to find my notes. If Jean comes in, if y'all see the musical scrapper, Nick and Tina, tell her if you see her come in that you're having the spinning issue when you first go live, because we figured it out. We figured out how to get around it, and I haven't had that issue since a few months. So I don't remember the workaround, but it's solvable. It's solvable, Nick and Tina. But I don't remember what it is. So if y'all see Jean, ask her. Okay. All right. So Dubious Documents, a puzzle, Nick Bantock. And like I said, and Jan and I decided we're working off of Post-it notes. So it has, like I said, 16 envelopes. And there are 16 clues, one for each envelope. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one for each one. And you have to read the clue and then go to that envelope and figure out the answer. So let me just pull one more random one out here just to kind of show you what it looks like. There's 16 of these, and just the what do you call it? The posters themselves are just like eye candy. So you have to solve all 16 clues. And then I don't want to show any of my notes because I don't want to give anything away. And then you look at this back numerical key, and then you have to put this, it says you have to put the 16 words. You get the answer to each question is a word, and those 16 words will form a sentence. And you have to put that sentence together based off the numerical key in the back, which Janet solved that, by the way. Janet solved the numerical key. And we each solved together, each solved an envelope. So, and that was all in like 15 or 20 minutes. I'm telling you, it's doable, people. It's doable. But I would recommend buddying up with somebody and doing it with somebody. It's just, you can talk things out. And I'm working, and Janet, we're working off of Post-it notes. So just put a Post-it note on every envelope and work off of that. Just push the Amazon. Okay, Essie. Now somebody said that they tried to order it off of Amazon and it was back ordered for 2 months. So, and then somebody else said that they got theirs off of Walmart, online Walmart. Dubious Documents. Yeah, I don't know how we can do this, Katrina. I don't know if everybody wants to buddy up, how you want to work it, how we want to discuss the clues. Does everybody just want to say, okay, I solved one? I don't know how that's going to work without giving spoilers. Hi, Norma. We don't want to give spoilers, so we're going to have to think about that. Hi, Vicky S. Anybody else popping in? Okay, now on to my new color book. And I am going to tell you that Dev, the modernist colorist, is the one that enabled me on this. Just saying. Thanks, Terry, for the link. And also, guys, if you're just coming in, thanks everybody for all the thumbs up and all the people here this morning. Thank you. I have been doing color book catch-ups. And that's with the C. I wanted to do ketchup with the K, but then I thought people would think it was a food channel. So I've been doing color book catch-ups of about 45. I'm going to try to keep them between 45 minutes and an hour long. And you guys are not here, and it's so lonely. It is so lonely to do a video without you guys, but I'm going to soldier on. And I did two videos off of Momo Girl music. This is the new Momo Girl. And I did 2 more videos on this double page spread. So if you want to see how I did these, where we are, I think I'm going to get it done or enough done in 1 more video. And then I'm going to move on to some other color books. If you have a specific color book you want to see me work in and catch up in, then leave it in one of those 2 comments. One of the 2 comments of those 2 videos. And I'm calling them color book catch-up number 1, color book catch-up number 2, color book catch-up number, whatever. I'm going to just continue on. Melody sent it to me, Sandra, but you can get it on Etsy. If you go in there and put in, if somebody knows the link, it's Color Me something. I don't have the name of the Etsy, but if you go in Etsy and put in Momo Girls, you'll find links for it, unless somebody has a link that they want to put in. Hi, Eileen. Oh, thanks. Well, it's not that bad. I mean, it's not like, I just mean when I'm not talking to you guys, when I'm making videos, it's not like I'm physically like sad. It's just like, oh, I don't have anyone to talk to. So yeah. But I want to get more. Thanks, Connie. Everybody's commenting. I've got probably over 50 comments, maybe on each video. I still have to go answer a bunch of them. Yeah, it is different. That's what it is, Terry. It's just different because I'm so used to just doing live shows, not just making videos, right? It's all about you guys being here. Okay, so the Ink House, Rory Dobner, and again, Dev from the his channel name just slipped my mind. I'm sorry, guys. It's just like I'm trying to think. When I can think about 5 trains at once, but when I get more than 5 trains, it goes off the track. If someone wants to put in his channel link, feel free. Oh my gosh. I can handle 5 train tracks, but that 6th one, the modernist colorist. Thank you, Tina, Nick and Tina. Okay, so there's a hole here. I'm going to read you the intro and then I'll show you the book. I'm not going to read the full story, but I'll read you the intro so you can get the idea what's going on. Then there's a line here. The paper is good quality paper. It's not CreateSpace paper. It's not cardstock, but it's maybe, I got to get those calipers that Janet has that measures the thickness, the GSM of paper. 65 maybe weight. I don't think it's quite 90, 65 maybe. Lots of color and chats are great to watch while coloring along. Yeah, and Catherine, that's what I do when I'm working by myself. When I'm not making a video, I am watching somebody. I always have a video on while I'm working, and I like long videos just for that reason. So I can just sit there and put on a video, mostly recording. So, when they're live, then I'm more apt to want to be talking in the chat with everybody. But I like to watch the recordings so that, hi, Linda, so I can watch, have something to listen to while I'm working. Okay. Okay. And it is, I'm pretty sure it's 2018. Yeah, 2018. Okay. Rory Dobner, Lawrence King Publishing. It's a hardback book. All right. Welcome to the Ink House, a mysterious mansion built long ago, in the days when people used gallons of ink to write love letters, poems, and elaborate shopping lists. Can y'all see? Do I need to click in one more? I think it's pretty much showing the whole thing. Over the years, the house has been inhabited by great artists and writers, poets and composers, all drawn to the reservoir of ink in its basement. This wondrous ink has the power to inspire creativity in anyone who lives there. The current owner of the house is a brilliant artist who uses the ink for his drawings, locks the huge iron gates, and floats off in a hot air balloon, his preferred mode of transport, in search of fantastic knickknacks and treasures to add to his collection. The artist is not the only inhabitant of the house, however. As soon as the door closes behind him, Maestro, the musical masked mouse, emerges from his home behind the baseboard and puts out the word that the coast is clear and the annual Ink House extravaganza can begin. And then it goes through the list of all the inhabitants, all the people that are there. So I'm not going to read that. So that's the premise of the book, right? That's the premise of the book, the annual Ink House extravaganza. And then it shows a little write-up about each of the people there. Can y'all see okay? So Deb has already done a flip through of this here, of this one. This is the page I want to work on. I want to work on this page today. So we're going to come back to this one. Okay, we're going to come back to that. It's just a beautiful book. I know the artwork is stunning. Isn't it, Catherine? Remember, guys, if you want to ask me anything or say anything, put it in caps so I know you're talking to me. I won't think you're yelling at me. And there's a little bit of blue here and there. Hi, Patricia, Shirley, Nia. Anybody I missed? Good morning. Dawn. Isn't it cool, guys? I know it is stunning, isn't it? As soon as I saw Deb flip this book, I said, I got to have that book. The Enabler, the color book Enabler. I'll tell you. So, yeah, look at this one. And Deb went on about the paisley because he has paisley tattoo on his wrist. So this, well, he has tattoos all the way up his arms, but he has paisleys on his wrist. So he really liked the paisley. It's Catherine. It's real easy. It's in Amazon, but one of the mods will probably link it for you. The artist is returning. They're looking out the window there. So now they're starting to, know that he's back. And at the very back, these are hidden. These insects are hidden. It says, did you spot the ink house's smallest resident? So these are all hidden in the pages. So yeah, it's just a beautiful book. You know, I don't know how many pages, I didn't count, but here's the write-up if you want to see that. Just pause that. Thanks, Terry. Terry just put in a link. Hi, Judy. Judy Patootie. Hi, Phoenix. Valerie. I know I'm missing people. Jilly. Scanning. Asadania. Maxie. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in. So, like I said, I want to do this page. So I think what I'm going to do is get a couple of, do I have here, clips to clamp the book. At least this side, I don't know if I need two, but I want to hold the book open. That should work there. Okay, so yeah, this is the plan. I am gonna go ahead and zoom in, and this will probably end up being a color book catch up. And if y'all did not see those videos, if you did not see my color book catch ups, make sure and go over to my my channel later, and let me know what you think about those videos. Terry, I don't know. We'll see. You never know, right? You never know. So the first thing I think I want to do is this back as a stained glass. Let me flatten it out as much as I can. This is as stained glass. And so I think I'm going to start with that. So we'll chat and work on this. If you guys want me to do as many as I want, Catherine. If you guys want me to zoom in more, for right now, for what I'm going to do, I think this is good. There's Denise. She always forgets I stream on Monday. Hello, little mama. I'm streaming. What's up? Yes, coffee and art in the morning. You want to say hi to the girls? I'll put you on speaker. Okay. Okay. All right. Say it again.
Hello. Happy coffee and art in the morning. Ladies and gents, and happy new year.
They're all saying hi to you. I showed pictures of Boo and Cam this morning, how grown up they are.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
So what's up?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about coming and having a little lunch with you.
Oh, you're off today and tomorrow, right?
I am.
Oh, I wish you were already here to stream with me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, don't do it, honey. Just enjoy your day without having to drive through Atlanta.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm just going to go to work probably, because I do have a lot of work to do.
Oh.
I was on the fence.
Okay.
Go see Mom or,
no. Well,
sure.
I don't want you to have to go to work, but I don't want you to come all the way down here either. So. All right.
Well,
holla.
Tell everybody to say hi.
Okay. Bye. That was nice. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to drive through Atlanta during, traffic, morning or evening rush hour if you don't have to. So, yeah, I know it was sweet of her, wasn't it? So now she's just going to go to work. Okay. So I did pick out red, teal, and ochre for the colors of the window. Then I picked out one shade darker for each for shadow. So I have Scarlet Lake and Tuscan red. I have aquamarine and peacock green. And then I have yellow. It's yellow ochre and it's a sienna, terracotta, I think, terracotta. This is one of my old, look, guys. It's one of the old barrels. See, I just have them all in, they're all together. So I have my old ones, the new ones. Yeah. Yeah, Catherine. Yeah. Let's see what everybody's saying. Mika, there's just constant traffic unless you are in the burbs. Yeah, and we both live in the burbs. We just live on opposite sides of Atlanta in the burbs. So you got to go through Atlanta to get to the other burb. She wants to see Mom. Yeah, well, I just saw her this weekend. I just saw her. Yeah, Suze. I just saw her this weekend for a little bit. Not very long, but yeah. Okay. Hi, Rosetta. Hi, Barbara. Anybody else I missed? Now, guys, I am going to be concentrating on this. If I miss you, it's not that I'm ignoring you. All right, I think I'll go ahead and start. Let's start with the red. And now I have to decide on the plan of this. I think I want the big ones to be red, and then maybe every other one to be yellow and teal. Let's start with that. We're going to start with that. Yeah, it looks like your dad's collection of Prismas. Yeah. Well, most of my barrels and Sanfords, they ended up as nubs, and Cam collects the nubs. He has a big jar of nubs, so I let him have the nubs. I have some nubs in here. Anything that gets down to, this is not quite a nub, but it's pretty close. That's a nub right there. So then when they start needing a pencil extender, these are all pretty short. There's a couple here that are still. This is an old barrel one. So some of these are older in there. So these are all my flesh tones and grays. No, well, not all of them. I have bundles of Prismas up on my shelf I build right there. I have bundles of them, but these are the ones I use all the time. When these run out, then I reach up there and get another one. And then here's all the other colors. And I try to keep them, and these are just silverware trays, purples and pinks, yellows, oranges, and reds, blues and greens. They're supposed to all the greens, blues, blacks, whites, and just random, burnisher, or I don't know what else in there, but mostly black and white in there. So these are, this is what I work out of when I'm using Prismacolors, or as Denise calls them, the crap pencils. I love my Prismas. Don't call them crap pencils. No, it is not, Elena. It is not. Okay. So now I could do a base. Would you like to see me I don't like, I have to test it. Watercolor should be okay on this. I could watercolor it or just go straight pencil. What do y'all have a preference? Do you want me to watercolor the stained glass and then pencil over it, or just go straight pencil? You guys let me know. A day in traffic is good. Terry wants some watercolor. It would just be a base, right? Okay, looks like everybody's voting for watercolor. Okay, so I'll just use my watercolor brush. Let me, here, I think I'll just, let's see what I need to get out here. I'll get out a tray here in case I need that. I really love my Jane Davenports. They're so quick and easy. But I also love my Kuretake Gamzai Tambis. I might just go with these today because I only need 3 colors. Let's see if I can just roll with this. I think we'll roll with the Gamzai Tambi, Kuretake, combo any of those. Hi from Sweden, Tina. All right, so let's get a water brush here. That one's got ink in it. Let's see. I just keep little trays everywhere. All right, let's see. Oh, this one's kind of big. I have a smaller one. Let's see. These are my smaller water brushes. That one's kind of jacked up. That one's real big. Oh, where's my small one? No, must be in my pencil or pen case. Oh, here we go. See if I need water in it. Yeah, I'm going to need water in it. Hang on, guys. Let me put some water in it. One moment. my gosh. I felt something wrapped around one of my toes. I go barefoot all year, right? I felt something wrapped around. Wait a minute. Let me put this lid back on. Now, what is that on my toe? It's one of the little plastic rings off the paint. When you take the paint off, you know, it was on my toe. I don't know, what is that? Okay, so let me go ahead and test. Move this a minute, and let's test the colors here, what I want. Because I'm going to want, let's see if I want this red. I should just spray this here. I'll just spray the whole thing. I'm not going to use all these colors, I don't think. But, all right. Let's try this middle, and that's too pink. Okay, let me get a Kleenex. My brush. All right, it's going to probably be this one. Yeah, this red right here, I think. All right, so this one is first red, okay. And then I'm going to need, do I need a complete ochre? That might be too dark. But I think I'm going to have to mix those two. These two colors together. This one's too bright. That one's too dull. It's got green on it. Let me get some of that off. Clean that out. Okay, so those two colors for the ochre color. This one for the red. Now I got to find a tealy blue. And that's too blue. Let's test that one. That's too blue. Ah, there we go. That one. Okay. So now I got to remember. Let's put a little mark there so I know which one I want to use. That one. And I'm just cleaning my brush off in between on my Kleenex here. And I'm just doing a little water. It's full of water. So if I want to clean the tip, I just squeeze out a little water onto the Kleenex to clean the brush. Oh, thank you, Patricia. All right, so I'm going to put this up here so I can mix this over here, this over here, and I'm going to, I don't want a shadow on, that might put a shadow. Let's see how I can do this. There we go. Okay, I can't move over any more than that, so that's got to turn. Okay. All right, we'll see how I can do this. Okay, there we go. I'll put a little water in my tray here. Let me clean this out and then put some water. These porcelain trays like this, you can get, I got mine at Blick. They've gone up in price. When I bought mine, it was like $5. I don't know how much they are now. It's a porcelain tray. And just for water-based mediums, markers. I mean, you can take, another thing you can do if you don't have watercolors, you can take your super tip, Crayola super tips, and you can put some down and pick that up. Yeah. So anything water-based. You don't want to use any acrylic paint in this because it won't clean it. It won't just wipe out, right? All right. Let me get a couple Kleenexes again to hold in my hand to clean the brush. Put my lid right here so I don't lose it. Spray my watercolors down again. I found the Kleenex you sent me the other day. I sent you a Kleenex, Terry. What did I send you a Kleenex? Was it full of ink or something? Why did I send you a Kleenex? I don't remember, Terry. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start. And I'm just going to, maybe I can kind of do like this. So like that, just so I have a place here. Let's turn it this way. So I have a place to work right there. All right, so yeah, this first red. So you want to put it down and squeeze out some water and water it down. It's very concentrated. And I just need a base. The other thing you want to do is, in a color book, you want to don't over wet the paper. If you want more layers, of color or darker or more concentrated or whatever, dry it and then put more on. It's not the paint that's ever the problem in a page on even Create Space paper. It's the amount of water. I am not squeezing my brush. I'm just no, I'm not squeezing it at all. And I just really want to get one layer. I should have looked. I hope it's not going. I don't think it's going through. This paper's pretty good. Yeah, it's not going through. You should always test in the back of your book. So if you have any questions, put them in caps. Prices have doubled across the board for trays. Really, Suze? Okay. Butcher trays. Oh, thanks, Terry. Now, I just bought mine at Blick. They're probably cheaper on Amazon. Again, I'm not squeezing any water out of my brush at all. Do not squeeze it. You'll have a big blob, which that's fine if you're doing certain watercolor techniques, but not when you're trying to be very delicate in a color book, right? Hi, Stacy. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate everybody that watches. And again, if you did not know or didn't see over the weekend, I did 2 color book catch-ups in Momo Girl music. I have so much work to do before school starts up again. When does school start back up again, Siren? Where I forget where you are. When does school start back up for you? After the holidays, you mean? I think they've already gone back to school. Here. I think they went back last week, actually. Next Monday. Where are you, Siren? I know it's a great red, isn't it, Terry? Very little water. I'm pulling the paint off the, what I'm doing is pulling it off the palette like that, and then into the tray right next to me here, and kind of just smushing it out. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Siren, I knew you were in college because you were working on that paper before the holidays. Did you get a grade on that yet? Did you get graded on that? I'll try to keep looking at chat every now and then. I'm going to kind of make sure I do this neat as possible. You got a B? Yay! Go, Simon. Go, Simon. You just ordered those paints? These right here? Yeah. There's a larger set than this as well. But I don't know. This is fine. I got this with a coupon. I mean, a gift card. Denise gave me a gift card for Mother's Day, and I got it at Hobby Lobby. I don't think they sell them anymore. Shauna wants to know what brand of water brush. It's the Pentel, and they come in different sizes. This is the fine point. See how the barrel looks like this? And I get them at Hobby Lobby. You can use a coupon. Hi, Christina. Saw both your videos over the weekend. Oh, thank you. Like that format? Good. Thank you so much. Yeah, I want feedback on doing the videos without you guys here. You got your Japanese watercolors on Amazon. What book are you in, Kim? I'm in. I got to turn the whole thing over because I have it pinned down. The Ink House by Rory Dobner. It's a hardback. I went through it at the beginning, so yeah. This one needs to be a little darker. I'm going to go in there with pencil, so, you know. Thanks, Terry. Terry's putting in the link. All right, I do want to put a little piece of paper right here, and I will put cardstock behind the pages when I start penciling, but get some cardstock here. Because I'm going to go right on the edge. So I'm going to just put a piece of cardstock there so that it doesn't seep over to the other pages, right? You sound more comfortable. Yes, I was more comfortable on the second one. I wasn't quite sure, like, you know, I don't have anyone to talk to. Wah, wah. So I was a little uncomfortable on the first one, but I soldiered on. We finished part one. And then part two, I went, well, okay, I'm a little more comfortable with nobody here. And we just, you know, I'll think of more things to talk about. The fairy book, yeah, that's a good one. And there's a fairy 2. There's a second book, Siren. If you want to see it, go over to Dev's channel, The Modernist Colorist, and he has a flip of the second one. There's Jean. Jean. Okay, when you get a minute, Jean, I have to ask you something on behalf of one of Nick and Tina when you come back. Okay, I'm going to move on up here now to the next one. Now remember, these big ones are all going to be red. The smaller ones are going to be yellow, teal, yellow, teal, yellow, teal. But all the big ones are going to be red, and they're going to shade. Yeah, let me know when you have a minute, Jean. Or I can ask you now, and then when you get dressed or whatever, come back and tell us. You know how sometimes when we've gone on YouTube and the live option, and it just spins and spins and spins, what was the workaround for that? Tina and Nick cannot get on live because when they hit live, it just spins and it doesn't take them to the live. I forgot what we did. We've all had that happen to us, and I know there's a way around it, but I can't remember. I have it written down somewhere, but I'd have to go dig it up. And so I thought, well, let's ask Jean if she remembers. So when you get a minute, Jean, when you get dressed, sing a song. Oh, you don't want to hear me sing? Oh my gosh, Daisy, I cannot sing. I mean, I'll mess around and soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. But that's about it. Don't make me sing. Talk about how you do dubious documents. Well, here's the thing about that, Elaine. I don't know, and that's what I was asking Janet and some of you girls that have ordered the book. We don't know how much to talk about without being a spoiler. You know, we don't want to spoil the clues. Okay, so maybe try a different browser. What do you usually? Well, they're on a Chromebook, and they've never had an issue before with that spinning. So they're on Chrome. Don't they have to be on Chrome on a Chromebook? I don't know. Try changing browsers if you can. And I don't know about on a Chromebook, what the options are. You like the kitty song? Musical interludes. Yeah, that's APG Jamie. APG Jamie will do musical interludes for you. I'd rather try to think of a joke or something, you know. All right, so see, I got a little bit of red on. That's going to be wood. This is all going to be like a dark wood around there. So it's okay if I got a little out of line. Don't panic, people. Don't panic. Yeah, so I don't know. Knock the ink over. You think I'm you think I'm gonna knock the ink bottle over? So this may be the kind of thing that would really behoove me to do on the color book ketchup, because I mean, y'all be honest, isn't this tedious to watch? The same little is it octangle, hexagon, oblong, hexagons, coloring them. Isn't this kind of tedious? You guys. All right, are y'all looking at what Jean is saying, Nick? Instead of going through the camera option, go through Creator Studio and come through the streaming, then camera. Yeah, I always use the top thing. Like, let me show you. Well, let me get a piece of paper. Hang on, guys. I can Tina here. Let me get a piece of scrap paper. So in the Creator Studio, let me just get a black pencil. When you go in your YouTube channel, you have Creator Studio option here, and there's something else here. If you go into the Creator Studio option, over here, it says Go Live, right? Are you looking, Nick and Tina? There's a Go Live over here in your Creator Studio box. But if you just go up here on the little camera, there's a little camera up here. Don't go through Creator Studio. Don't go through Creator Studio. Just click this little icon up here on the top of your window. Does that make sense? So and what Jean just said, instead of going through Creator Studio over to your dashboard sidebar, just go live from that top little camera icon up there. It says Go Live. So try that, okay? Oh, thanks, Ashley. Try that. All right, let's pull this back down here. Click on the icon above, above the window, rather than in the Creator Studio dashboard sidebar. Try that and see what happens. I knew there was a workaround, something we had, we kept trying. I think the only time you have to go through the Creator Studio is like if you get a new camera, I think you might have to go through that. And I'm not even sure about that. It might even automatically go with whatever camera you have plugged in, going off the top. So try that, okay? I'm saying do the opposite, whatever they're trying. If you're going through the camera icon, then try going through the Creator Studio. Okay, or vice versa. Yeah, that makes sense, Jean. Whichever one's not working, do the other one. Jean. Oh my gosh. Jean, are you streaming at 4 today? And Janet, I'm assuming you're streaming at 1. So that if you want to talk any more about Dubious Documents, or Janet has the, what do you call it? The scavenger hunt. Hi, Auntie Ro. Anybody else I'm missing? You are streaming at 4. Okay. So y'all follow Jean if you don't already. Do you know what you're doing yet, Sassy Pants? Trying to get right in the crevice there. And, I always feel like a little, I got to hurry up and get this done because this is a boring part. And I don't mean boring like yawn, but like tedious. Are y'all following what Jean is saying? And she's also saying if neither of those work, sign out of Google, YouTube, shut down, restart, and sign back in. Okay, I hope they're here listening to all this. Okay, so you don't know what you're doing. It's Mixed Media Monday. So you will likely make your scavenger hunt book. Awesome, Jean. That'll be fun. I usually have to cook dinner or something to eat in between Jeans, unless Hupster gets pizza, or he cooks. But we try to take turns. So. when I start shading this, it's going to be cool. Yeah, the chat makes it not boring, but I'm trying to do those, I'm trying to do the color book catch-ups. Well, I'm just calling them coloring catch-ups. I was going to, until this book came in yesterday, I was going to do an abandoned places episode today. So we'll do that on Wednesday. Okay. We'll do abandoned places, and I want to use circus theme images. After I did that circus poster, I really wanted to use up some of those circus images. So I'm going to try to use them in one of my abandoned places. I don't know which one. Abandoned castles, I don't know which one. I got 6 books I'm working out of. 6 abandoned books. Thank you, Kat. All right. Get my point back. I got to twist twist the brush. It's probably almost time to get a new one, or shave this, or trim this one down with some fine scissors. Get it back to a point. So I read the intro to this book at the beginning. So if you missed it, to see what the book's about. Vermilion, the red. I don't know. It's in Japanese. I don't know. I think it's on the bottom, but I can't see it right now. And this is all wet, so I can't take the lid off. So I don't know. It's this one, the third one. Okay, Nia, back to work. Okay. A long time. A long time. Okay, I'm liking. So I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of water in my tray, just because it starts drying out after a while. So good morning, anybody else I've missed? I'm trying to balance between, not missing anything you guys say. And I do go back and check the chat, and I do miss comments. Sometimes I miss seeing the person altogether. And I thought, oh man, I didn't even see them come in. They made a comment and I didn't even see them. But, that's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's not on purpose. So, yeah. I'm using a water brush and the Kuretake Gamzai Tambi watercolors. And then I'm going to shade with pencil. I asked everybody if they wanted me to start with pencil or start with a base coat of watercolor, and they voted for the watercolor. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, there's lots of combinations we could do. Color, let's see, I'll stay in frame here. Thank you, Lisa. I always loved everything. I've told y'all the story about how it was either in junior high or first, beginning of high school when I found Aubrey Beardsley and Dory and Albert Dorr, those, that anything that looked like, even though they're wood block cut prints and things, they look like, pen and ink. I've always loved pen and ink since then. And then I started getting into calligraphy, and I've always just loved, and even ever since I've been online, I'm always ink something. Ink script, Inky Well, all my names are ink something. We're getting there, guys. Going just continuing on. So, oops. So is there any book, any color books that you guys here in chat would particularly like to see me do in color book ketchup? Is there some, I know I want to do the Kirby's books, Imagimorphia, Anamorphia, all the Morphias. I want to do that. But is there any other book that you guys are really particularly fond of that you would like to see worked on just the recorded videos, the color book ketchup videos? Catherine. Yeah, Kirby's books for sure. Yeah, everybody's saying Kirby. Be careful down there in the ditch. The dragon book. Which dragon book? The Ellie Colderiva's dragon book? I have a couple different dragon books. Which dragon book? Ellie's dragon book? The book that has the page you did with the bunnies. Not sure the name. I don't know, Kathy. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I know which one you're talking about. And then Annie said anything botanical, Serene. Yeah, I do want to do Serene for sure. I'd love to finish Serene in a year. There's something in watching you paint these windows. Oh, should I talk real quiet? Like, just let's be real chill. Clara Markova. Yeah, that's Ellie. Ellie's the one from Russia. Yeah. Rhapsody in the Forest and Minuet de Bonheur. And don't ask me to say it correct. Okay, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Ely. That's the ones I was thinking of. I love those two. See, I love all my books so much. That's why it's so, I don't want to say it's frustrating, but it's you want to do so much coloring. There's only so many hours. That's why I wanted to do the color book catch-up. So I could do finish more pages that I can't do live. Because I only stream 2, sometimes 3 days a week, right? Dee Dee does great fluffy bunnies. Yeah. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, these are the 2 books, if anybody's wanting to know what they're talking about. Rhapsody in the Forest and Minette de Bon. Yeah. And Jean has told me many times she's put it out there exactly how to say it. And y'all know this one. Okay, so all right, like here, for instance, look, we got this one started. Look, we have this one started. And then let's see what pages we actually have finished in it. This is the one I think somebody was talking about. This one's done. And I love this book. And I love this page. It's a little flashed out in my vision, but it may not be at the end of the day. So there's this one. What else have I done in this one? This one. These are all finished, except that one with the blue tablecloth. So yeah, that one. Then this is Rhapsody in the Forest. Let's see what we got done in this one. Not as much, I don't think. But yeah, so we need to get back to this. Did this one on, I think, 2 years ago on Halloween. A year and a half ago, whatever. Not this Halloween, the one before. Maybe it was 2 years ago. I'm not sure. This one I did on Christmas a couple years ago. And the reindeer, I really like this one. And the bells are in gold, shimmer. I can't get it to capture. They're all on Instagram. All the finished ones you can go on Instagram and see. Facebook, I have a Facebook album. I'll leave these out. I have a Facebook album with them all in there. It's just easier to get on Instagram and see them all. Thanks, guys. All right, let's see where we left off here. So, and I love watching other people color too. You know, I try to get around to as many channels as I can while I'm working, because I am working on some other projects. I hear little Malibu out there, but she can't come and she'll be right up on this page. But I hear her out there. I hear you, Mally. I hear you, baby girl. Let me finish this red, and then I'll let you in while I can move the book. I'll let you in for a minute so you can say hi to everybody. Thank you, Dawn. So this is just a base coat, guys. I'm going to go shade with pencil. I don't want to get too in a rush, though. I might use, it would probably be nice to use one of my glitter gel pens on the wood. You know, the little, because, you know, stained glass is usually just black. It's just usually solid black, but I don't want a solid black. It has a little bit of texture, like wood texture like in it. And I can't get in closer. I'm already zoomed in. So maybe I'll do the dividing part with one of my glitter gel pens, because they're glittery, but they're not textury. It won't leave a texture. Okay, I gotta wet this down a little. It's getting a little dry. Just a little dry. So I think a glitter gel pen might be nice on the divided parts. I love mixed media in my color book. I love to use all kinds of stuff. It's just the way I roll. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. Like the way I draw fur. Yeah, I'll draw my own cat someday. I did cartoon them in Inktober. I did them as cartoons for 31 days for Inktober, and they're all on my Instagram too. If you want to see how I put them in costume for 31 days. But a portrait, like a realistic portrait, I haven't done that yet. Silver glitter, I don't know. Yeah, it's like a black lead window. But if I do black, you know, you're not going to see there's little lines in the lead. And if I just do solid black, I'll lose those little lines. So I'm thinking, I don't know. We'll see. I hear you, Mally. Just a minute, baby girl. Oh, she just meows. She brrr, 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 at the door. But as soon as I open the door, she'll be right here. I mean, literally right on top of this book. So I'll take a little break as soon as I finish the red here and let her in for a minute. Silver would look like metal. Yeah, that might work. Yes, Dev enabled me, Susan. I said that earlier. And good morning, by the way. Susan is Sammy, Color and Chat with Sammy's mom. And yes, and they're in the UK. And yes, Dev in the UK did enable me, Susan. I did a little flip and a little intro at the beginning of the stream. Hang on, girl, just a minute. Give me another minute. Let me finish this top row. Yeah. We already had her in the pan pastels a few weeks ago. We don't want her in the paint too. Well, I don't want her to ruin the book either. I don't want her to step on this and have kitty print all over the thing. I need some more water in my little thing here. She knows her fans. I know. She is so sweet, guys. I just can't tell you how sweet. They both are. And they love going outside on their harnesses now. And it's so cute. They know when we the harnesses, they're a chest harness, but that's a wide band that goes on their chest. And there's a wide band that goes around the neck, and there's a thinner part that goes around their back that attaches to the leash. Well, they have to. And it takes two of us to do it. You have to. Someone holds them. One of helps dry. One of us holds them, and then you put the thing through their neck. It's a wide band. Then they have to get. You have to get each arm through the bottom part of the harness. Well, they now know how. They know that they have to put their hands, their paws. They know they have to put that in the harness, the hole, the armholes. So after you get the neck piece on, they lift up their paw, and then you put them in, and then they lift up their paw. So they like know they have to get their arms up to get in their little harnesses because they love going outside. But the only way they can go outside is on their harness. And then chase. Oliver loves chasing a stick real fast through the grass. He's a quick one. Or I'll run the stick up the tree and he'll climb the tree, things like that. Malibu more wants to just sit there and enjoy the morning or the afternoon, whichever. And so she likes to just sit there and enjoy it. She doesn't love to get her little paw in the grass that's kind of damp, especially lately. We've had so much rain. So she doesn't like to get her little paws in the damp grass. Oliver does not care. He'd go out in the rain. I'm not kidding. He'd go out in the rain. Okay, so now let's get this other. Let's put behind here so I can get the top here. Hang on, little girl. I'll be right there. Just a couple more little sections. Trying to make sure I stay in frame too. So yeah, who all has Dubious Documents ordered or has it already or has it coming? The new Nick Bantock puzzle book. Who's got it coming? That's cute. Meow meow. I didn't name our cats. Denise rescued them. So she rescued them when they were kittens, and she and the kids named them Malibu and Oliver. So I told her that because half her family's allergic to cats, and so I said I'll take them when you get them when they're old enough and you get them fixed. So they got a little older. She got them fixed, and then I took them, and we've had them for about I think now. Oh gosh, a year, more than a year. Has it been over a year? So they're about a year and a half. So I guess we've had them about a year. You just ordered both books this morning, Norma? Okay, there we go. Let me clean my brush. And again, what I do is I just squeeze off water into a Kleenex. A Kleenex just kind of like soaks up the water, just cleans it really quick when you do that. All right, let me put the lid on this. Let me move the book over a minute, just so she doesn't get in it. Okay, hang on. I'll let her in for a minute. Are you still there, baby girl? Come on. I know. Just shot in like a bullet. I know you want to come on up here. Come on. Oh, I know. Can hear her purr. Can y'all hear her purr? Let's see if I can get her to look up. What is it? Yeah. You can rub on the pencils and the markers. You can't rub on the cords or the camera. So let's get you in there. Come on. Come here and let Mama pet you so everybody can see you. It's kind of white on white. Oh my gosh. Let me pet her for just a minute. Pet, little girl. See, she has like bangs, right? Her little markings go kind of straight across. Oliver's are like a widow's peak, like a reverse widow's peak. That's how you have to tell them apart because they're almost the same size. She's a little smaller, and her fur is a little softer than his. Okay, you can't get on my just painted picture, baby girl. I know. Yeah. Talking about the first book you showed. Oh, the delivery time is about a month. Oh, the Dubious Documents, Essie? Yeah. With bangs. Yeah, Terry. Terry and I have bangs. Yes, we do, Terry. All right, there we go. Oh, here comes Oliver. There's little Oliver. So here's his little, maybe they can kiss or something. They sleep together. They lay together. They bathe each other. They are constantly, let me go ahead and back up the camera so you can see. There we go. Can't get in the no, can't go that way, baby. Can't go to the cords. I know you love those cords. Can't go that way. No, I'm going to just put my arm there. You cannot go past this arm. You'll get in the cords. You will disconnect me. You have done it before. Yeah, I know. Okay, come here. So here's Oliver. See his markings right there? All right. I'm bugging you. I know I'm bugging you. You want to play with something right here. You love this. He loves this brush. So, yeah. Yes, I'm literally herding cats this morning, Lisa. Yes. How to draw a white cat on. Yeah. Well, I drew them. I drew them all. Here, let me go over to Instagram. I'll show you a couple of the ones I drew while we're sitting here being entertained by the cats. Let me go to IG here. Let me go to me. Let me go to my Inktober. Here's where, in case y'all missed it, here's where Malibu got in the, oh, wait, let me turn down the light. Turn down the light. This is when she was in Pan Pastels. Look. That did not go away for like a month. Let's see. Here's how they sleep. That's one of them. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. So like here's one of the ones, like I drew them as I drew them as Batman and Batgirl. Let's see what else. Here I did Oliver. I was born under a wandering star because I called it Cats and Calligraphy. That was my theme. Cats and Calligraphy. I stick my phone up there and he wants to rub on it. So this one was Cat's Nightmare. No cords, baby. You'll get down if you have cords. Here they are. I did them as Little Red Riding Hood and the Granny. Your book is coming in a month. You need a buddy for puzzles. Here I did Gumby and Pokey. So they were doing the hokey pokey with Gumby and Pokey. Nope, can't go that way. I know you want to. Okay, you're going to have to get down. Okay, get down. They want those cords. They love the cords. Here's Princess Mally. Did her as Princess Leia. Bye, Terry. Let me do this real quick. Let me say bye to Terry. She has to go rest her shoulder. Have a good day, Terry. Let's see. Oh, here I did them as Gothic Pedigree. I did them as American Gothic. I did 31 of them. Let's see. Here they are as Oliver Scissor Paws. Let's see if I get them. There's Oliver Scissor Paws. Try to make him look like Johnny Depp. Let's see what else is here. Oh, here they are as we're off to see the wizard. See, I did all the calligraphy too. So I did the calligraphy, and then so it's cats and calligraphy. So there's the Tin Man and the Scarecrow. What else? Here she is. This is Malibu Mummy. She's all mummified. They're all on Instagram. Let's see what else. Oh, here they are as cat burglars. So there they are as cat burglars. Let's go this way. See, they got little gloves on. Oh, here's Count Catula. Count Catula. So there's the calligraphy there. And there's the Count Catula. Anyway, there's 31 of them. Here's one I did where they hug each other. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. Okay, hi, Faithful. So let's get back to our page. Now they're happy now. I think they're out of the room. I think they left. They just had to make an appearance, and then now they're good. Now they're good, so they left. All right, so it shouldn't take me too long to fill in these others. Then we can start pencil. Let me get a clean Kleenex. Then we can start pencil shading in. Thanks, guys. They are so much fun. All right. Oh, one's under my feet. Maybe she'll go up in the window. So I'll get all that red out of my brush there. I'm just squeezing the water, cleaning the brush. Okay, so I said for no. I said for the yellow, I didn't want quite this dark. I gotta spray this, it's dried out. I didn't want quite this dark of ochre. So I'm gonna add some of this yellow to it. So it's kind of these two colors here. I'll put it down here on the tray, squeeze a little water. If you can squeeze water out, squeeze it in the tray. Don't squeeze it in the book. Okay, that'll get me started because there's small areas. So every other one is going to be yellow, kind of a yellow ochre color, and then every other one's going to be a teal. And then we're going to go in and shade with pencil. You like the American Gothic? I got to pay attention so I don't. So I do the opposites here. Don't want too much water because it's the water that you got to watch out for. Okay, so now when you go behind here, I'm thinking this will be the white one. So because I'm going to do the opposite up here, you want to make sure and don't just go right over to the next one without checking. So this one's going to be teal. This one's going to be yellow. This one's going to be yellow. You just want to make sure when a pattern goes behind something so that you don't get it wrong. I think the narrow divider should be blank. Oh, black. Well, if I do it black though, then see there's little lines. There's little line details in all that divider. And if I do it black, you won't see it. So I'm thinking a gel pen. A gel pen will be translucent enough. Let me get a little more. Both colors here over in my tray. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dimple Harry, for the $2.99 super chat. And welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. if you email me your address, I will send you an art card or art something of the month. Art thing of the month. Whatever the art thing of the month that I'm doing. Yeah. You email me your if you want. I don't, nobody has to send me their address, but just FYI, I don't share addresses with anybody. I don't share your emails with anybody. I don't put you on any list. Nothing like that. So this part's going to go pretty quick. Did you get my email? When did you? Yeah, I think so. A couple days ago, Siren. I think didn't you say you just? I think you just said, "Oh, I love your channel." You didn't give me your address. Have you given me your address before, Siren? I don't remember. I keep up with about 500 people, so if I don't remember if I got your email, yeah, it's because I just don't remember 500 at a time. That's why I have to write everything down. But I don't know. If you didn't send me your address, send it to me, Siren. Okay. Yeah, I thought you said, "Oh, I like your channel. You don't have to send me anything." I said, "Well, okay." But if you want something, Siren, you got to give me your address. Okay. I'm going to send out probably I'm trying to do it in the middle of the month, like for everybody that super chatted or PayPal tip jarred me in December, by the middle of the month. So, like 2 weeks in, I try to send everybody back something. Yeah, thanks, Picola. Yeah, if you want to talk to me, guys, put it in caps. I won't think you're yelling at me. JD Mermaid markers in my color book. Yeah, Cheryl, here's the thing. And I have them too, and I love them. They're very, very vibrant and bright. The Jane Davenport mermaid markers, don't try to use them directly from here. I would recommend, because a couple of mine have leaked, you cannot squeeze these at all. If you squeeze them, you have a big right on your page. I would recommend squeezing out whatever you want here and using a water brush or a regular brush. If you don't have a water brush, you use a regular brush. But if you use this directly in a color book, it's going to be very wet. You're just not going to be able to control it as much. So be careful is all I'm saying. Be careful. Thanks, Catherine. I try to share back with everybody. No, it's not bleeding. It's not bleeding at all. It's got a little bit, can you see a little tiny bit of warp in it? But that never bothers me. Now, if you don't want any buckling, I should say, at all, then don't ever use any water mediums in your color book. Unless it's like maybe Serene, which is like 140-pound weight. I don't know. Serene's got very thick paper. But most color books are going to, and it's not horrible. It's not buckling. Like, it's just a little bit of warping. But that doesn't bother me. But always just test, guys. If you're not sure if you're going to like what happens with your test. Okay, so that one's yellow. There'll be a yellow one there, and that one will be teal. Okay, so let me clean my brush. Now we're going to go into the teal. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. It's redonkulous, the price of postage. Yeah. Go out. If it's going up again, Diana said it's going up again. If it's going up again, go out and buy your forever stamps before they go up. So I'm just squeezing water out into my Kleenex to get the excess yellow now out of it, like I did the red. And now we're going to go over to the teal color. So again, I'm doing everything here in the tray. So I think this is the color. Okay, I need a little bit of water because it's kind of dried out. So we're going to go with the teal color. Okay, so I'm going to move back over this way. Bye, Annie Rowe. I'll do a sneak peek when I get, okay. All right, thanks. Thanks for stopping in. All right, so this color, I want a teal color here. But it's not going through. This paper's fairly thick. It's a little darker than I wanted, this color, but it'll work. It's the water that makes the paint go through. It's not the paint, it's the water. So as long as you don't get your brush, you know, I'm not squeezing out any water. So this is a little more the color I want, a little bit less dark. If you want it lighter, or if you want it darker with another coat, then dry it and then do it. But don't keep adding layers of water while it's wet. Dry it with your heat gun, or just let it dry and then put another layer. But I'm going to do shading with pencil. The only reason I'm doing the watercolors because y'all asked me to. So yeah. Hi, Mr. Q. How you doing? Happy New Year, if I didn't get to say it to you yet. It's gonna look really good, guys, when I start shading that, especially the red. So let's just get this done here. And you know, we can always do more in the color book ketchup. I have one more segment in the Momo Girl double page spread that we did last week. And I'm trying to keep those at 45 minutes to an hour. You like your stamps? Do you mean like postage stamps or rubber stamps? I'm just going to pick up some of this and move it over here. Because, you know, stained glass is like, it almost looks kind of watercolory. You know what I mean? I tried to get into stained glass some years ago, 15 or 20 years ago. No. You got to stay over there. No, got to stay over there, baby. He's walking on the pencils and he doesn't like that. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get into it. I just didn't really like the process, although I really gave it a go. No, baby, you're going to have to get down. Yeah, get down. I gave it a go. Hi, Michelle. Shirley. Wild. Who else am I missing? Hey, CB. Kenny, how you doing? Any news yet on getting out? Kenny, we're supposed to get out of the hospital today. Oops. Skip over that middle one for a minute while I'm trying to. In the ditch. Those colors are, yeah, well, wait. And hi, Vonnie, by the way. We're going to do shading here in just a minute. We've been working on all this since I got here. Well, since I started. An hour and a half or so we've been working on this. Okay. All right. Let me clean my brush. And that's when I squeeze the water into the Kleenex and just clean it out. Hi, Pamela. All right. Where's the lid? All right. Let me go ahead and hit this quickly with the heat gun. Heat gun. Oh, I miss Paula. I'm just going to kind of smooth, kind of bend it out. Any little bit of warping that's there, just kind of. It's not bad, but there's going to be a little bit. Again, if you don't like any warping it, I'm kind of giving it a little tug. You want it 100% dry before you start putting pencil. Because if it's not 100% dry, you're going to start digging into the paper. Okay. I wanted to make the paint a little more muted. You mean like not so bright? Then you can just dull it down. You can put a little gray and blue, or you gotta just play with your color mixing. That's why you got all this over here going on. If you don't want it so, like for instance, on the yellow, I didn't want it this dark, but I didn't want it that bright. So I mixed those two. I mixed these two together. Okay. So you got to just you got to play with your colors. I ordered another, the look. Oh, I love the look coloring. See, that's another one, Jean. The look. That's another one that I need to do color book catch up in. Bye, Kalora. Hi and bye. Let me see if I can put my hands on the look real quick, Jean. I'm not sure where it is, so let's see. I'm not sure where my lookbook is. I'm not seeing it, like it's not standing right out on me. So I'll have to find it. Okay, I don't know where it is right off. I don't want to take the time to dig around. But yeah, the look is another one. All right, now let's go ahead and start doing some shading. I'm going to zoom in some more. Okay. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. It's a little bright, but okay, so let me move my paints out of the way for now. Put the lid back on here. Let me just make some room, guys. Put this down on the floor. All right. So back to the original pencils that I was going to use. Uh-oh, one went flying. I was going to use before we decided to base coat it with watercolor. Are we still clear, guys? I'm really zoomed in. Okay, so I have for the teal colors, I have the aquamarine and the peacock green for shading. Then for the yellow, I have the yellow ochre and terracotta. And then for the red, I have Scarlet Lake and Tuscan Red. So I'm going to start with the Tuscan Red. Hi, CL. Okay. I'm going to start down here where I started. Make sure it's dry. Make sure it's dry. Okay. So I'm going to start down here. And I'm imagining the glass is sunken in to the lead, right? So that means it's going to be shadowed all the way around. Let me do this big one here. It's going to be shadowed all the way around because I'm imagining the glass. Sharpen that. It's shadowed all the way around because it's sunk in. I'll show you all the cover again. Hang on. Let me just flip the whole book out. So I've got it clamped open here, so I just got to flip the whole book. So this is the cover right there, the Ink House. And it's by Rory Dobner. Okay. Get back in camera here. There we go. So I'm going to go all the way around. And again, if I got out of line a little bit here or there, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go over that anyway. Okay, so that's how I'm going to start with the shading. I'm just going to kind of outline it. Is the lead? No, it's not going to be black because look, guys, again, see the little lines? Oh, I can't get any closer, guys, without refocusing. There's little shading lines in all that lead. There's little, and I don't want to lose those lines. If I color it in black, it's going to turn it down a little bit. It's going to lose that lead look, that lead. I mean the lines in the lead. So I'm going to try to use a gel pen. All right, so now I'm just going to kind of shade it all the way around here. And I don't know if I want to put highlights in the glass or not yet. All right, so can you see that? Now what I could do is I could go like a little bit of black. Oh, that's dark brown. Where's the black? In some of the in the points. Okay. Like it would be darker right in the bends, the corners. Remember, I also have a piece of cardstock behind it so I don't dent the next page. Like that. Now I'm going to go back with the Tuscan red and blend that black out. I don't want a harsh line. I don't want a black line around it. So I'm going to feather out that black with the Tuscan red. Has anybody seen Ian lately? I haven't even seen him posted on Facebook lately. Is he okay? Does anybody know? I haven't seen him lately. The instant I put the color pencil on, it comes to life. Yeah, yeah. I don't know yet what color. I'm going to have to decide what color, you know, lead, if you will. Yeah, I haven't seen Ian. All right, so there's that. Now, if I want to make sure that that Tuscan red is blended out, you're not seeing them either, Faithful? Yeah. Now I'm going to go in with the Scarlet Lake and kind of just go right over all that and just kind of blend it all together. Very light, I'm not, you know, no pressure. Just, you know, going right over the whole thing. And I kind of go up and down and sideways, kind of crosshatch kind of strokes here. It gets the pencil marks out. Something like that. Dee, what about dark silver? Yeah, someone said silver or pewter. That's probably the best thing. Let me look at let's look at my gel pens here. I mean, I have the other ones too, but let's see. Here's silver. Let's do a little test here. That's just pure silver. The black might be, yeah, see, if I use that, well, you can't see. Why am I on camera? Okay, the black is too black. It would just completely cover up the lines. So my option would have to be the silver. Which is kind of sparkly. I also have this silver. Let me see. The Pentel. Let's see, where is it? Oh, this one. I really like this. I just love the shimmer to this. So that's probably the best, right? Silver, y'all think? I don't think copper. I think that would, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with this. So I don't really want glitter in it. So I'm going to go with this one's not glitter, it's just shimmer. Let's go ahead and go around one. Yeah, I don't like metallic pencils. That's just me. Okay, I can barely see. This one's kind of, it still kind of covers up the, well, I can still see it a little bit. Not as much, but I think we're going to go with silver. Leading, like, and it'll give it a shimmer, but it's not twinkly. It's not glitter. It's just shimmer. So let's just go around this one just to do a little test. Yeah, I'm going to like that because it's kind of look like almost like pewter leading, you know. How's that look, guys? What do you think? Yeah, I don't care for metallic pencils. That's just, I don't know why. They don't look metallic to me. All right. All right, so let's go ahead, and again, I'm going to start with, let's go to this one. I'm going to start with just a little bit of Tuscan red. A little shadow there, probably. Okay, now I'm going to go in there with the black in the corners. Back with the Tuscan red. Feather that out. There wouldn't be any shine. The lead is very dark. Yeah. Well, it's going to have a little bit of a shine because I don't have a matte silver pewter color. You don't mind a little shine, do you, CB? Do a little more on that one too. And then go in very light, very light. Then go in with the Scarlet Lake. So you can see how long this takes. So if you're wanting to get into color booking and you haven't before, you know, I like to show people how long things really take to do. And that's true not just with coloring, but with really any project. What colors? Bright colors? I used the Gamzai Kuretake watercolors. They're over on the floor now, so I'm trying to stick with this for a minute. You just kind of go back if you need to. I'm going to add a little bit more Tuscan red. Make sure it's all, just go back and forth till you get it blended like you want. Okay. I'll do one more. I'll do this one around the candle. Let me sharpen. Then we'll go to another color just so you can see the other colors. Is there any way to buy replacement? Yeah, I think you can buy those Kuritakes individually. Look on Amazon or maybe Blick. I'm sure you can. Well, I'm not positive, but you can buy. You might be thinking of another. You'd have to just look it up. Just look on Amazon. Gamzai. It's Kuretake Gamzai, Gambfai. Yeah. I think you can buy them separately. But I'm not positive because I've never tried. They last forever. I'm telling you. They they are so concentrated. On this corner. Just keep going back and forth till you get it all shaded like you want. Okay. We'll put a glow around the candle. It's got a flame, so we can put a glow. But you have to get all the background done first. You have to color everything around it. If you want to put paint on top. So that looks pretty good. I'm liking it. You want the book with this page. All right, let me go ahead and go with the silver gel pen again. Let's just go ahead and I'll just go ahead and go around here. And this is the Pentel Starburst Silver. I get it in a pack with a silver and a gold at Hobby Lobby. And I think they're normally like $4 or something. I use a coupon. I can get 2 of them for $2.50 or something. Let's see. Just go around everything I did here. You want to take your time. Off subject, did you mention you do? Yeah, I do not use gesso. I've done some tests for everybody else to see what happens when you use gesso and stuff, but no, I don't use gesso on anything really. Thank you, Donna. So here we go. Okay. Let's clean that little edge up right there. Might be able to zoom in more. I don't know. We can try. It's pretty fuzzy if I'm not careful. I don't know. Let me see. Let me let's try to refocus. And I don't know. I might mess it up. We'll see what happens. I gotta have some. There we go. It's probably as clear as I'm gonna get it. You like my ketchup videos? Oh, thanks. I was hoping everybody would like them. That way I can get more done. Or more, more shared, I should say. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop on the red and let's do, well, no, let me do these little bits at the very bottom down here. Let's just do these little, right up under the candle here. It's just a little tiny bit of red under there. Very tiny little areas. I'm so zoomed in. It looks big. You like the new videos? Oh, thanks, guys. When you have a minute, can you please help you real quick? What do you need, Nina Beaner? What do you need? Ask. Yeah, that's what I'm using. I'm using metallic silver. Where'd it go? Well, oh, it's in my hand. That's what I'm using, metallic silver. If you mean pencil, I don't like metallic pencils. I don't know then. Then maybe they don't sell them, Katrina, individually. This is medium point, sunburst, Pentel. Yeah. Nina, what? Ask again. Don't give up. I just said ask me. I'm waiting for you, Nina. I'm sitting here waiting on you. What is it, girl? I can't scroll back. I can only scroll back a tiny bit. What is it? Did anybody else see Nina's question? Hi, Kate. Hi, Michelle. Mitz. But I just can't sit here for 5 minutes waiting. So put it in there and I'll try to see it. I'm not trying to ignore you. Shirley, Luminance creamy but not soft, breaking like Prismas. Yeah. They are, Shirley. Luminance are a much stronger point pencil, but they're also more expensive. Reflection in water. What do you mean, Joycey? Reflection in water. I'm not doing any water. Reflection in water. Where? There is no water. I'm not following you. It's grayscale. Yeah, well, it's kind of slightly grayscaled. What about it? I'm still not seeing a question. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing a question. Hi, Donna. You got your Midori trout. Oh, yay. Hi, Shirley. Here comes the cat again. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Nina wants help, but with what, guys? I'm sorry. I haven't seen a question yet. I haven't seen it, Nina. I'm sorry if you've asked it 4 times. No, okay. Cat's got to go out. No. Guys, I don't want to be irritable about this, but I'm not trying to ignore you, Nina. I have not seen your question. I can't just sit here and read chat and do a project. I mean, come on, be fair to me, will you? Please. Thank you. In the Wild Color book, the duckling page, I don't know what book. I don't know what the Wild Color book is. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to stop and do a demo on water right now. The Ducklings in the Wild by Bennett Klein. Yeah, see, I'm not going to do it right now, Nina. I'll write it down and we can do it later, but I'm not going to pull a new color book and do another project right now. And please, guys, please, I can't stress this enough. I'm not ignoring anybody. So please stop acting, I've asked you 4 times. I mean, come on now. Really? Come on. I have a limit too, guys. Okay, let me get back to my... Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to pull out another book right now. Okay, sorry. Okay. I'm going to do yellow. So let's get the yellow and... Thank you, Donna. Okay, so I'm going to go with terracotta and yellow ochre. And we're going to go on this one. Okay, on the yellows now. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to be irritable, but come on. Give me a break, okay? All right, so there's a little bit of a base around it. Katrina, Janet and I were on the phone for 15 minutes and solved 2 of them. She solved 1 and I solved 1. So they're not overly, at least the 2 that we did. The 2 we did were not overly hard. We were very impressed with ourselves. I don't know if Janet's still here. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. Okay, so a little bit of the sienna. Now I'm going to go with the yellow ochre. I'm going to blend that in. These are tinier little spaces. So Katrina, to answer your question, the 2 that Janet and I worked on, we figured it out. We figured out 2 in 15 minutes. Now, I don't know how that we could all discuss the book. If y'all don't know what we're talking about Dubious Documents, the new Nick Bantock book that has the puzzles in it. And a lot of people have ordered the book and want to do the book, but I don't know how we're all going to share. I don't know how we're going to share and not spoil it. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. I do my best, guys. I do my best. Okay, so something like that. Now I'm going to go in with a little tiny bit of, just a tiny bit of black in the corners again, like where the lead would be. Like right where it's jointed. Like that. Thank you, Michelle. All for a month, buddy. I ordered mine. They said 2 to 3 weeks, Katrina. Yeah, everybody seems to be 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Somebody said 2 months before they get it. I don't know. I don't know. With the 2, Michelle, that we had, it's more just, I don't know if you want to say, it's just clue based. We didn't have to speak French or anything to solve it. I don't know that it's any so far. The ones that we've done, they're not. It's not international or national based. It's just based on clues, letters, words, solving it like that. So far, but we've only done 2 out of the 16. It's all right, Nina. It's okay. Don't feel bad. I'm just saying, here's the thing. I think I've had to say this before to you and others. If I miss your question, even if you ask me 10 times, it just so happened that I didn't look up when you asked it. So, and just saying, well, I've already asked you 4 times doesn't address it. Do you know what I mean? It's okay. I'm not mad at you. Let's all just chill. Me included. I do my best, guys, to keep up with chat and do the project. Or I could just sit here and answer your questions. It's got to be a combination of both. Okay? Yes, chat is flying. Yeah, that's what I don't know, CB. That's what I don't know how we can do it. I don't know how we can bounce ideas off of each other when everybody, well, of course, everybody doesn't have the book yet, without giving away spoilers to people that, I don't know how we would work this out. I don't know how we could work it out where everybody's able to share what their ideas are on the clues without spoiling it. Okay, so now I'm going to go over to this one. And the watercolor was a little dark anyway, so I don't even know. Let's go ahead, because the colors I picked for the teal were aquamarine and peacock green. So I'm going to start with the peacock green, and it may, see, it's not even going to show up. This is going to have to be the blending color, so I'm going to have to just go with black, I think, as the shadow color, because this is darker than I thought it was going to be. Now, we'll see if we can add some pencil on top of it, light color, and see what happens. Okay, Kenny, any news on when are you going to get out of the hospital today? I'm going to blend that in. This is just pencil over watercolor, guys. All right, now let's see if this will even show up. Lightly, a little bit. And also, guys, I want to add even a little bit more glow, and I might do that with white. Let's see here. Just to give it even a little bit more glow in each one. Okay, good. All right. That's good news, Kenny. I know people were worried about you. I didn't know all the deets. Okay, like that. All right, let me go back over to this one needs a little bit more blend. And you just got to keep going back and forth between the light and the dark pencil. Like that. And then if you want to smooth anything out, just kind of go back and forth till it's blended out like you want. With just a tiny bit of light in there. Like the white? Yeah. And if you want to knock it back, you just go lightly over it with the yellow. All right, so here I'm going to do the same thing. And I might put like a nice one bright highlight on it, maybe. We'll see. Because I don't want, I want it to glow. But I'm not sure, because it's stained glass, and stained glass, unless the sun's really like beating through it, you're not going to have like, bright highlight like that. All right, now see, this is too white for me. It's okay there and there. It's not quite as white looking. So I'm going to go back with my red and just kind of lightly go over it. You got to be careful. You don't want it to get turned too pink. Just kind of smooth it out there. Just give it a little bit of glow. I like, the Lumis are nice, and you don't have to sharpen them as much, and they are more expensive. But I think it's just because I've used Prismacolors for over 30 years that they're like my old friends, and I just know how they are. So, yeah. But, just the more I look at it, I can see I want a little bit more shadow here or there. Like that. Something like that. What do y'all think? Thank you, Nick and Tina. Nick and Tina, I hope those tips that me and Jean gave you on getting past the spinning on going live will work for you. Have you tried it yet? Well, I guess not if you're here. Norma's husband told her to order Dubious Doc so he could work. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, Norma, your husband wants to work on it with you? No, Michael's does not carry Loomies. They don't even carry, what do you call it? What's I'm trying to think of? Oh my gosh. Polychromos. They don't carry polychromos either. They only carry Prismacolor. My mic, okay, Vonnie, maybe online. Michael's might carry polychromos online. I've never seen polychromos in any of the Michaels I've ever been to. So that you might be able to buy them online, or maybe some odd Michaels might carry polychromos, but mine don't. Yeah, Amazon's going to be your best for price anyway, guys. Oh, that's fun, Norma. That'll be fun. Okay, I'm going to go back to my 2 yellows here. And let's go this way. Online. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Vonnie. Vonnie said that the 36 set of polys are on Michael's. And you could probably use a 40% off coupon, right, Vaughn? Hey, Stars. Yeah, I'm working on it, Stars. I will be doing color book catch-ups. So this will probably be one of the pages. Because you can see how long it takes, guys. Right? You can see how long it takes to do this. So we'll work a little longer. What time is it? It's almost 11. All right, now a little bit with the yellow ochre. A little bit with the white. Just to give it that little center. And then just keep going back and forth until you get it all smoothed out. So I'm going to look around at the page and see what I would like to do on it next. Maybe do, I don't know yet. Because as you can see, this will take some hours to do. Amazon and Blick run about the same. Shipping is better on Blick if you don't have Prime. That's what I'm hoping for. If you don't stream, you catch up. Yeah, yeah. Oh, trust me, there's plenty of books to catch up on. Plenty. Okay. So this is where we're headed on the stained glass. That's true, Katrina. 35 or more on Amazon, you get free shipping, and there will definitely be more than $35. Okay. What did Nick and Tina? Did they get? Hi, Jerry. Did you Well, yeah, I'm waiting. I can't wait for you to try that Nicotina, see if that works for you guys. Okay. Oh, wait. I see something else. Okay. Let me go back over here with the reds. Right behind this candle wax. Right in here. This is stained glass. Right there. A little bit behind the wax. Oh, we all have books we haven't. I mean, I have books that I've got maybe one page done. I hear you, Suze. You know, you only can color as fast as you can color, right? And that's candle wax there. Okay. Hi, Hella. Thanks, Jean. You're looking beautiful. Thank you, Stacy. Oh, thanks. I do my best, guys. I do my best. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Okay. Now, let me back out just a couple so we can kind of get an overview of the page here because we are zoomed in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 22. We zoomed in 22 times. So let's zoom in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. There, we'll do 8 times zoom. All right, so let's see what we want to do. I'm thinking I want all the book ends to be gold, and we can do them in different shades of gold. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. So I'm going to use the Fine Tack. You can get this on Amazon, Fine Tack. And these are the best shimmery gold paints I've ever used. Okay. Yeah, there was I think it zooms up to 29 or 30 CB. These are the best golds I've ever used. So I'm going to take my water and come off to the side here and wet them down. And I'm going to use a couple different golds here. I wet down the, let's see, let's go right here. I wet down these 4, and I want to do the book edges. The book edges, like they're going to have all gold edges. Thanks, Bacoa. Yeah, for those of y'all don't know, there's Jean's link, and she said she's going to work on her scavenger hunt book today. Making the book for the scavenger hunt. And if someone wants to put Janet's link in there too, Janet's going to stream at 1. And yes, Jean. Yes. Every now and then I'll have a little bit of a, light to dark, depending on if I put something from the white paper to a black paper. Sometimes there's a little bit of a flash, but that's just normal. It's not like a light lock issue anymore with the Pro Logitech, which I think is just the 930E updated somehow. Thank you, Jerry. How it's the let me turn it over. I've got it clamped, so I have to turn the whole book over here. So it's the Ink House by Rory Dobner, and Dev from the Modernist Colorist enabled me. I did do a flip at the beginning, and I did read the intro or the beginning, so you know what's going on in the book. No, it's all right. The triangles they're bigger than my fingernail. That's not tiny. What's tiny is something like Johanna Basford. That's tiny. Oh, you think you see one of the bugs? Okay, let's look. Let's look for the bug. I'm looking for the bug. Oh, there's a bug. There's a little moth. For those of y'all that don't know, at the back of the book, it says that these bugs are hidden. These are the bugs hidden. So when I color that little bug, then I'll color it back here. Maybe I'll color it gold. Let's see which one is it. I'm not sure I could tell. They all kind of have a little bit of the same beetle look to them. Oh, wait, is that it? Yeah, there it is, because it also gives you, all right, see how it has the paper? It's like on the paper right there. Well, it has that paper right there. So you can tell which one it is. I see claw feet. Oh, yes. No, I haven't missed the claw feet. Right there? Yeah, I think it's, I'm not sure what kind of bird. I'll have to look through and see what kind of bird. I don't think it's an eagle. I think it's the owl. It's the owl feet. Because there's an owl character in the book. So I'll have to decide what color I'm going to color the owl and color his feet. Yeah. Yeah, Faithful. Yeah. So like, all right, let me go ahead. I think I'm going to go with this darker gold. I'm looking for. I'll color that little bug. Color him gold. And then clean off my brush tip. Maybe do a little silver. Oh, I didn't wet this one down. Didn't think I was going to use them. Let's do a little silver. I picked up a bigger brush tip off my stack of brushes. It's okay. And I'll do the little bug silver. But you can't see it on camera. Yeah, they're reading like parts of books. This one's got a scroll. So this is the one I'm doing now. I'm going to have to dry it. Okay, so there's his wings. Let me get over here and do his little body. So as I find the pages that they're on, I just color them like that. I know you can't see that. I'm trying to get it to shimmer. There we go. Looks like they checked them out of the book library. All right, so let me dry this. Let me dry this back page so I can close. Okay. Okay. Let's go back over here. Oh, scoot back up in my chair. Bug's making a to-do list. I'm not sure, and I can't really read this here. I'd have to get my magnifying glass out. All right, so let's go. I'm going to go in here with the silver and go, oh, well, you know what? I can just do that. The silver, I can go around like these glasses. Well, I don't know if I want them silver. I might want them red. I think I might want those red. Would the guy be wearing red? He wanted me like Elton John. Because it's supposed to be a guy, is what they said. He will be returning. The artist will be returning. Yes, I did a flip of the book, Katrina, at the beginning. And I read the intro. Because I would like the glasses to be red. Could he have Elton John type glasses? Right? He could, right? Let's see. Let's go with the red gel pen. Because I have just the red that's not shiny. It's just red. Let's do that. Let's do these glasses red. Make them stand out. This is when gel pens are great, when there's such tiny little work like this. and see them a little bit through the glasses there. Yes, I know, CL. I know, Chris. It is Christine, right, CL? I get you and Catherine mixed up. So he's going to have him some Elton John glasses. Although Elton Johns are huge. And you see a little bit of the reflected through there. That. Christine, okay. All right. Might do a little more red depending on after I do the books. Okay, let me get back to my brush here now. All right, let's go over here to the dark gold one. I'm going to do all these different golds. So this one has marble pages, so I'll probably want gold and maybe blue or something in there, like a marbleized edged pages. And when I tilt it, you'll see how shiny it is. So I think what I'll do is I will do a gold. Let's do this lighter gold here. And what I'll do is then I'll go back over after the gold's dry. I'll go in there with a gel pen on top of that marbleization and do some of the edges of the book. If you've seen a book that has edges like this, is there anybody that has not seen a book that has edges like this? I'll go grab one if you haven't seen it. Yeah, the talon. This is going to be the owl, I'm sure, because there's an owl in the book, and so that's going to be his feet up there. Okay, I'm going to put another layer right here, just a little bit more. So it's just different shades of gold. And then when that dries, that little decorative edging on the edging will stand out. I just want to do something else besides all the stained glass for y'all today. So now I need another brush that has more water in it. Yes, they do. Where's my good one that I was just using a little while ago? No? Well, I'll use this. So y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That book right there. And again, I'm trying not to put too much water. Let's go with this one. I'm trying to just use the different golds. Try not to use too much water. Okay, there's a little tiny touch of red that's going to have to go right in there from the stained glass. Okay. You got your Paul Rubens and you love them. I don't have any of the fancy watercolors. Jean has tons of them. I think she has some of those Paul Rubens ones. I'm not sure. Do you have those, Jean, if you're still here? I don't use watercolors enough to really invest in them, although these right here aren't cheap, but the glitter ones. Oh, is that what they're called? Oh, the Paul Rubens. Okay, yeah, I got my glitter ones right here. I'm just not using any glitter yet except the gold. Yeah, this one right here. Hang on, guys. See how shimmery these are? I'm just not doing anything shimmery other than the book edges. I could put some of that blue in there. Let's do that. Let's go with the dark blue. I'll have to, let me, get it wet and let it sit here for just a minute. Let's let that sit there for a minute while I finish these books. Janet has them. Okay, I just didn't know which ones y'all were talking about, the shimmery ones. See, that's how little I know the names. The names of the watercolors. Okay, a little more wet on that. We'll put some blue shimmer in that one. Okay, let's see. Let's go down here on this one. I'm going to put some on the little mouse. Book the mouse. All these books have to have gold edging, Just have to. It's a fancy library. And I'll tilt the book in here in a minute so you can see. The shimmer on them. And there. And let's go with a lighter color, maybe the silvery color. I'm just trying to make them kind of all different. Thanks, Faithful. I need another tissue for my brush. Keep my brush clean. I keep cleaning my brush here. All right, let's go with this gold. I did a test of these before. You can see how shimmery they are. They show up better on black. Okay, let's see. All right, there's a couple of thin books behind the glasses here. And another one underneath there. Okay. And I think the gold pocket watch, let me write this one down. I think it needs to be gold too. Yes, the stopwatch. Yeah, that's what I was just going to do. Queen Sassy. Yeah. Okay. So a little bit of book behind there. Let's see, did I miss any? Got his. A little bit more right there. Okay. Now, this one, I'm going to go ahead. I wet down this blue in the Paul Rubens, which I forgot that that's what it was called. And I'm going to do a little of the marbling edge, a little bit of marbling look. And I'll hold it up so you can see the sparkle in these golds. Don't want to get it too wet. That's the thing. Okay. All right, let me dry it. Yeah, you can mix watercolor with watercolors. Oh. Oh, yeah, you can see that really easy. Look. And then the little book down there. Yeah, I guess I could use maybe this copper color. Let me wet that down. I'm going to wet that copper color down right there for the candlestick. Let's do that. I know, isn't it cute, Jean? So cute. Oh, yeah, the fine techs are, this is the best golds, guys. And I haven't used my Paul Rubens enough, to really, well, I'll try to use it as much as I can, like in stuff like that, or the candlestick. Or throughout the book. All right, I'm waiting for this to kind of wet. There we go. All right, so let's do the candlestick here. I don't want too, I'm going to squeeze a little water out here. This one's almost dry too. Oh, God. Where are all my brushes with some water in it? I just filled one. Okay. Very light touch on this. I'm going to put me a little squirt of water right there. Very light. Can always go back and make it darker. Yeah, the little red glasses. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Now let's get just a little tiny bit of shimmery. Okay. I've got a little bit of the yellow on the candle wax right there. So we'll just remove that with the Posca. Let's make sure our little candle wax shows up well. I'll probably put a little hint, a little shadow of blue in there, something to shadow the. I haven't done the flame yet. I haven't done this. Once I get all this done right here, I'll put a flame. I'll put a glow around the candle. All right, let's see. What time is it? Let's stay about 10 more minutes. Okay, so we got the books done. Yeah, look how it shows up on black paper, guys. It really shimmers. There, look at that. All right. You think these are the mouse's extra pair? I don't know. They'd be a little bigger. They'd be Elton John size on him. All right, let's see. What else do I have time to do? I don't know if I want to start on something else. Okay, I will do this. Okay, so the black of the ink jar is a little bit flashed out, so you can tell I turn it. But it's not as black as I want it to be. So I can either take a pencil or some ink or, even a Posca, the black Posca. And I want to make it darker. So I don't know if you'll be able to tell. I don't mind some like light areas, but I want it to look very black ink. So I'll do this side so you can kind of see a difference. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Can y'all tell? Where I've gone over the one half of the label here with the black, and this side no. Look at the difference. I can see it. The owl's glasses. No, they're probably, guys, the artist. Remember at the beginning, I read the story. I read the intro. I think I'll spend the next few minutes rereading the intro for you guys and showing the book again. You want me to do that? I want this little raven to be black too. I can get in some of those tinier areas with a pen. Okay, let me make sure this is dry before I close it. And it has a slight warping, but it's not buckled, it's not horrible. But it does have a little bit of a buckle to it. And again, if that bothers you in any book, don't put any water mediums in there. All right, so let's move this out of the way. Okay. Hi, Mark. I didn't sneak in. They weren't live, Mark. They were Memorex. The last two videos I did, Color Book Ketchup 1 and Color Book Ketchup 2, those were just recordings. They weren't live over the weekend. Okay, so here we go. Let me back out a one or two. Maybe one more. Okay. All right. The Ink House, Rory Dobner. And I'm going to, and you see there's the hole right there. I'm going to go ahead and read the intro again and flip through the book. Okay. The Ink House. Welcome to the Ink House, a mysterious mansion built long ago, in the days when people used gallons of ink to write love letters, poems, and elaborate shopping lists. Over the years, the house has been inhabited by great artists and writers, poets and composers, all drawn to the reservoirs of the ink in its basement. This wondrous ink has the power to inspire creativity in anyone who lives there. The current owner of the house, a brilliant artist who uses the ink for its drawings, locks the huge iron gates and floats off in a hot air balloon, his preferred mode of transport, in search of fantastic knickknacks and treasures to add to his collection. The artist is not the only inhabitant of the house, however. As soon as the door closes behind him, Maestro, the musical masked mouse, emerges from his home behind the baseboard and puts out the word that the coast is clear and the annual Ink House extravaganza can begin. And then they start naming all the characters and talking about each one. And then here's where we are on this one. Whoops. So I'm not going to read about each of the characters. I just wanted to read the intro so you knew what was going on. And there's a little bit of blue throughout the book. That's already there. I don't know if there's a purpose for that, but every now and then you see a little bit of blue. Kimberly, no. Oh my gosh. I stuck them in the drawer over there so the cats wouldn't get them, but I did keep it. A little gourd mouse Kimberly made me. Cat's got a hold of it. Tore its little nose right off. So see, there's the owl. So that's his talons that we saw on the book. A little bit of blue on the snails there. Then the artist is returning. And they start running. Until the next annual Ink House extravaganza. And then here's all the bugs and the one that we colored with the gold. Okay. Yeah, let me see if I have my little, here it is. Oh my gosh. So this is the little gourd mouse that Kimberly made me. And look. The cats got a hold of it. I guess they thought it was a real mouse. I don't know. So, yeah. And a little pistachio shell ears is so cute. All right, guys. So hopefully that was long enough for coloring. And again, I'll do color book catch-up. That way I can work on it and record it and you can see it, right? Without it, even though it is lonely here without you guys. I know, poor little mouse. I don't know. I don't know yet. The blues from the basement could be Gabrielle. You're welcome, guys. And so again, if you did like the color book catch-ups, where we had, I did 2 videos about 45 minutes each, where I just filmed catching up in the Momo Girl music, then leave me a comment. Let me know if you like it, or if you have other books you want me to color in specifically. Oh, thanks. Great. Yeah, Janet, come on early. I'm going to leave now. Of course, I can't get over there for a few minutes. I got to eat something, Janet. So if you come on right now, Janet, wait a few minutes before you start talking about the dubious documents. So if y'all missed that, this is what we're talking about here. So Janet and I spent about, I don't know, it was only about 15 or 20 minutes, right, Janet? And we solved two of the words. Remember, there's 16 envelopes. Each envelope has a word you have to figure out or find. And then after you find the 16 words, then there's a key back here, a numerical key. I don't want everybody to see my Post-it note clues because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Be about noon. So about 30 minutes, Janet. Okay. About 30 minutes. Okay. And we solved two of them together. Well, I solved one, she solved one, and then Janet solved the numerical clue in the back for the final 16 words. Yeah. So it was fun. Yeah, everybody's been ordering it and saying it's going to take 1 to 2 weeks. One person said a month. So I'm not sure where they ordered it from. Bye, Eileen. All right. Yeah. Janet goes, did you see that, Eileen? I'm coming on 30 minutes. She's coming on in 30 minutes, Eileen. She wanted to make sure you saw that. Thanks, Picola. So, yeah, Janet's going to come on at about noon Eastern time. And Jean comes on at 4 Eastern. You're welcome, guys. Yeah, thanks, guys. Sorry I lost a little patience today. Not mad at anybody. It's all right. Y'all just have to, I try to be patient with y'all. You try to be patient with me. All right, guys. All right, we'll see you over at Janet's. All right. Bye.